This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
Freaking.com.
Dave Ridley here, reporting in from Concord, New Hampshire. There's a truck that's going round and round the New Hampshire State House today, February 19th, 2008. And inside the State House grounds, something else is going around. A rally favoring the impeachment of George Bush. More specifically, it's a rally supporting a House bill that would bring the entire legislature to bear in New Hampshire in favor of impeachment.
Well, I'm standing here with Representative Betty Hall, Democrat?
I represent the towns of Brookline, Hollis, and Mason in the New Hampshire legislature, and this is my 14th term. 28 years I have served in the legislature.
Now, what would you say to folks who, I've had some reps, tell me today, they think, some reps say it's a waste of time. What do you say to them?
I say what the words of the Right of Revolution said that I just read, that we have to save ourselves, and we have to do something about it now, or we're going to lose our country.
What do you think it will accomplish if the bill passes?
It will raise everybody's consciousness just that much more. We have to keep trying and trying and trying. It doesn't matter so much whether we win or lose. It matters whether we speak out as we process this bill through the legislature.
All right, Representative Hall, thank you very much. Thank you.
So upstairs now, the room where the hearing is about to be held. We had to open up 2 rooms for it, actually. It's going to be so packed.
All right. Hang on to one for me, Rich.
Is my button?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah. I recognize
my other
these guys. Basically, if I understand the bill wording correctly, the grievances are the Iraq War primarily and the wiretapping issue, but a lot of other stuff is being mentioned. A rare sight in a hearing room, state troopers. We don't normally see that. Could be a sign of heightened concern for safety. Just asked the troopers about this, and they were saying the reason for the presence there is just pretty normal. It's the crowd size that's brought them here rather than a concern for safety. Representative Hall is now in there giving her testimony. Since I've already talked to her, I will probably try and catch someone else's testimony. I'm not going to be able to get very close to the people who are giving testimony. It's sort of frowned on by the reps sometimes, so what I'm going to probably just do is grab a quick shot of somebody talking and a brief, sort of sound bite, but mainly I want to show you what that hearing looks like. To do that, I'll need my tripod, and I'm running to get that now.
I believe that there's problems, and I don't have the time, so I'll open up any questions.
When the United States was formed, there was about 3 million citizens. So if I take out women, I take out blacks, I take out Native Americans who weren't taxed, I take out indentured servants, I take out landowners, I take out the people who couldn't do the pay the poll tax, I take out Jews, I take out Catholics in certain places. And now we've got about 120 million voters that probably show up. So how do we effectively count 120 million paper ballots to know when they wake up in the morning the next day who their president is? So
I think there's been full.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Layhood, for coming. We have accountability, and I think if you'd ever voted in New Hampshire, you would know that. And what they have found is sometimes the areas.
Would you be satisfied if the new electronic voting mechanisms also involved a paper trail.
First, let me say one other thing, and that is that our system of government, getting back to basic principles, is not based on trust. It's based on checks and balances, which is a form of distrust supervision.
So as you can see, the rally was a lot more visual and entertaining than the hearing, which, of course, as you can see, they're getting off onto issues of election fraud. I'm not really sure. I guess that connects in with the impeachment somehow. But anyway, that's our quick look at things around the State House today. This is Dave Ridley signing off for RidleyReport.com. This is February 19th, 2008.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by FreeKeene.com. FreeKeene.com believes Keene is the best destination for pro-liberty activists like you. Keene is an exciting and challenging ground floor opportunity. Visit move.freekeene.com and read over 108 reasons to move to Keene. Help us free the beautiful little city of Keene from the clutches of the government. Learn why you should move to Keene at move.freekeene.com.